All right, well, moving on now. This one is for the Swifties. And no, we're not talking about fans of Taylor Swift, rather fans of the Swift Fox.
You did a good job delivering that.
Oh,
Talking about the Swifties.
Thanks.
Well, did you know you can find these small canines right here in our state? Joining us now is Monica McCubry with the Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. Thanks for being here today, Monica.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we're talking about the Swift Fox today. Where can you find them?
Yeah, so these guys are going to be a little smaller than the normal red foxes that we see here, like on the eastern side of the state. So they're going to be out in west, Ogallala grasslands, Kimball grasslands, Panhandle prairies. They're about 27 to 32 inches long, so about half the size of a red fox we'd see here. And they have these really large, kind of character-looking ears and a black tip on their nose that kind of helps distinguish them from coyotes too. So, and they're fast. With a name like Swift Fox,
Yeah.
you gotta imagine they're fast. They can run about 25 miles an hour. So.
Wow. So I was interested. You referred to them, or we did, as canines. I never would have thought of that.
Yeah, so they're in the same family as like your domestic dog, your foxes, your wolves even. So they all fall in the same group. They're just the smaller version of all of those.
Interesting.
Okay, so are they an endangered species?
Yeah, so in Nebraska, they are considered an endangered species, even though their population is considered stable. However, there has been a lot of habitat loss. The Great Plains are known as an agricultural area, and so the more agricultural areas we have, the less habitat we have, like shortgrass prairies for our swift foxes. So they inhabit about half of their normal range or historic range that they had, but as of right now in Nebraska, they are still considered stable, but we do annual surveys of them every year just to kind of count them.
They are neat looking.
They're so cute.
They are.
Yeah, they are
cute.
very cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think you already mentioned this, but where do people go to see them? I think you mentioned Ogallala, western Nebraska.
Yeah, kind of the very extreme like panhandle area.
Okay.
So Ogallala grasslands, they're called panhandle prairies,
Okay.
the Kimball grasslands, and even like that southwestern corner of the state too. So Sioux County and Kimball County are like your good places to see those populations.
Okay, so
Okay.
I suppose they'd be like in South Dakota too? And
Yeah, a lot of our populations actually move across the borders because, you know, wildlife don't know state
Yeah.
lines. So Colorado, South Dakota, Kansas, Wyoming, they all kind of move around in those areas.
Are they hunted by things, or are they, I'm assuming that they're, in the grand scheme of everything, they're hunted by other animals?
Yeah, just like most other things they're hunted. Actually, coyotes, being in the same family, those coyotes and foxes, they don't get along. So coyotes are actually one of the major predators of our swift foxes. So, which is kind of interesting to think about your same species, but yet you're still hunting them. So, but also things like eagles and larger animals as well can hunt them. So.
okay, and I'm sure they're kind of shy around people.
Yeah, they usually, you can see them sunning themselves with their kits or their babies out on their dens, even in like warm days in the winter time. But winter is actually their breeding season. So you might see them out, you might hear them, lots of different things.
But they don't get
Very
too
cool.
close to you.
No, they're pretty shy, and
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
No.
Yeah,
So.
right.
All right, well, if people want to learn more about the Swift Fox or other animals, where can they do
Yeah,
that?
outdoornebraska.gov, and you can search swift foxes or whatever you're looking for.
Cool.
Find out more about the animals in our state.
Yes,
All right,
very
Monica,
much.
thank you.
Thank you.